はい。皆様おはこんばんぬざステリエスです。お待たせしました。はい。申し訳ありません。今日も、やろうと思って、ずっと何回でもずれるんだよね。というわけで、ちょっと開始ツイートから先にやっちゃいます。あんまり、救いはあんまり見てくれる人がいないのが、いやー、今日さ、あれですよ。普通にね、ファミリーマートでペプシあったじゃん。ペプシのキャンペーン。それでね、ファミマを渡り歩いてたんですよ。ね、なんとか見つけた。売ってるところ。どこも売り切れだった。ひどいね。そうと思って。はい。なんてか。ただいまから開始です。OK。はい。で、今日も、YouTube と17ライブ同時配信中です。やっていこう。で、難易度は、最高難易度のエース。前回は1ステージもクリアできなかった。前ね、一回やってんだよね。でかい。俺がでかい。キャリブレーションにちょっともう一回やっとくか。なんかいまいち。俺がちょっと。OK かな。はい、じゃあコンティニュー。今日は真面目にやってワンステージはやっていくて。前回、再放送だよね。
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved.
で、ゲーム音と自分の声、
To tell you the truth,
高いとか低いとかあれば、コメント欄の方に入力をお願いします。PS4 はね、別に調整しなきゃダメっぽいんだよね。
For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible.
俺がもうちょい右。
His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
ちなみに今日ね、ペプシ16本買ってきました。なんで16本1箱じゃなくて16本なのかって言ったら、あれです。1.5 リットルのペプシがもらえるっていうキャンペーンなんですけども、1.5 リットルのケースってなると8本なんですよ。確か8本だったと思った。だから8本8本の2箱もらうには、16本。だから、ペプシは箱買いせずに16本買いました。箱買いしたかったんだけど。
The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. right after
ただ
takeoff,
ね
as the wheels
ペプシも
retracted, the
さ
plane suddenly arced up.
日本アレンジとかじゃなくて普通のやつがさ
It
普通のや
accelerated
つ
so
で
quickly.
350ml 缶のが欲しいんですよ。
Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up.
ここ最近そういうキャンペーンペプシ
I understood
目
why
立つ
he
ような
never
キャン
seemed
ペーン
to
って
care
今まで
about
なかったから
restoring
さ
his stolen country back
嬉しい
to
っちゃ
its
嬉しい
former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
冬に縁故冬に縁故じゃないただ言いたくなっただけだ。はい、飛ばします。これは飛ばします。作戦はもう今日はまああんまり遊ばずにもう早めにクリアしていきましょう。前あれなんだよね、遊びすぎちゃったんだよね普通に楽しくて。アーバンティ攻略なんだけど、敵のお膝元で。指がちょっとかじかんでるまんまなんだけど、大丈夫かな。あ、そうだ、やべ。色が変だと思った。フィルターかかってるわ。オッケー。逆光なんだよ。まあ、F22 でちょっとここはね、攻略していこう。他の機体でね、遊ぶのもいいんだよ。
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle to Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Strikes in the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Fox 2.
Ah, 一発。
Fox 2. Behind the enemy.
That's a hit. Enemy still alive. Continuing attack. They're after me. I need cover. Window 5, locked down. Missile coming at you. Evade!
オッケー。
Forward. Your foot on the gas.
Fox 2. Attack missed. Behind target. Attacking.
We'll try to do it. Tide turning in our favor.
後ろのがうざいな。
Pay attention. Right.
Strider 1. Enemy behind you.
Target is in range of guns.
Evading. It's a big maze. Disable them. They'll crash on their own.
リップサービス？そんなものないよ。
Missile fire. Evading.
Locked on.
Caution. Enemy has a lock.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger. Head for either area. Cyclops will
ちょ
take
っ
care
と
of
ぶ
it.
つけた。
Roger.
20。
I, for one, welcome all support, especially from 3 strikes.
Missile away. Full way on.
Salamander 2, I have a lock.
Missile launched. Missile evaded.
Missile fired. Evading. Hostile has a lock.
Break! Break!
取ったで。これどんなやつ？
Target acquired.
We need to reform our ranks.
Target eliminated. Granted. Hostile has a lock. Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat. Bandit acquired. Locked on.
I'll show you all how it's done.
便利だねこれ。
Let the enemy take this position. Kill them all. Box 2. Box 2.
Anti-aircraft guns destroyed.
Roger, the park will be secured. The OG and Big Shot clear the way.
I have the field. Bombs away.
Hostile has a lock.
Fox 2.
Bandit on your tail. Get some distance.
おー SU-37 か。
Missile. Missile.
The enemy doesn't want us to establish a base here. That's why they fear our presence.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Strider 1, target acquired.
Target down and out. HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground.
Where did these guys come from? Our job just got that much harder.
Bomb morale is our real issue right now. They shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during planning.
第2。
What's left of our force? Damn that 3 strikes.
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
Target is in range of guns. Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that. We gotta think of a way out of this predicament.
Now, support team, hit the fire.
Fox 2. Bandit has a lock.
とりあえず
Maintain
この
course
さ
for resupply.
Locked on.
爆弾これ初めて使ったんだけど。
Strider 1, this is control tower.
これ初めて使ったんだけど。2S だなんとかってやつ。
Strider 1, this
Vamos.
is control tower.
Use that bridge to establish our position.
あと7分。
Ground troops all support they need.
Strider 1, missile away. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Break! Break! We've lost control!
Our strategy is about to pay off.
ダメだよねそりゃ。
Careful. The ruins of sunken ships make these waters shallow.
Strider. Back up launch squadron at the Silver Bridge.
これ使えるのかな。あ、使えるわ。
Fox 2. The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabati could be in jeopardy now.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. Three strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our
あ、いっ
side.
た。
Don't let them through. HQ's right behind us.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given the circumstances.
Break!
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here.
Thanks to our air force, victory is
痛い。
Let's turn the remaining enemies into shark bait.
Evade that missile. Say goodbye.
We're evenly matched. It'll be a grind.
Strider 1, missile away.
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ship. Just how many did we lose? Damn it, 3 strikes is back.
Eyeball to Ostrich. Take care of Niner Sierra for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire along with George. Our target is Niner Sierra. Prepare the first volley. Ready. Fire!
Strider 1, missile. Strider 1, target acquired. Target is hit.
Trigger, I'm on my way to join you. Our boys on the ground can finish up here. Understood. Understood. Lancaster, I'm meeting up with Strider.
Roger.
We have enough ships left for your guys' combat.
Eyeball, give us a report. You overdid it.
Read on you.
Thanks for the fire support. Roger.
硬いな。
Fox 2.
Use GPS to locate allies.
We're out of standstill. We're pinned down.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next. Enemy fleet is crippled. Friendly warships should be able to finish them off.
Squad 2, we've eliminated the enemy resistance. Squad 2 and 3 are making their way to East Street now.
3 minutes remaining.
ダメか。
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger.
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
全弾外れた。なるほどね。
Bandit in my sight. Cyclops 3, Fox 2. Bandit invaded attack.
イージス・アショア。
Don't let them through.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break.
We can still win as long as we don't give up.
Target eliminated.
Inbound bandit confirmed.
2 minutes remaining.
You're mine.
Strider 1, lock on target.
いっていっていって。
Breaking off. Bandit invaded attack. Trying again. Locked on hostile.
The balance is in our favor.
Finish that, Cyclops.
You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you
I'll keep the enemy most busy. Finish them off while they're on me.
One man remaining.
Breaking off.
やべやべやべやべやべやべ。
Strider 4, Fox 2.
イージスアショーやっつけたかな。
30 seconds remaining. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, missile inbound. Target destroyed.
Whether it was Strider or Cyclops, it looked like he did a real number on the enemy.
Missile away.
Time for a quick hit and run.
There's just too many of them.
Fox 2.
Hand it on your face.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Longcaster. We have the upper
一
hand.
発。
The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan.
一発クリア。
The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us. You're right.
普通に一発クリアなんだが。
5SU-30.
あ、いらっしゃい、ねねさん。いいね、エールありがとうございます。ギフトまでもらって。おお、来た来た来た来た来た。明らかに前回遊びすぎた。わお。
What's going on here?
お、テーマ曲来たね。
Ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster.
94発あれば大丈夫か。
We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The two
俺はこいつを狙うぜ。
but don't underestimate the rest of them either.
おっと。
What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
別見せな。いい。
Don't go at them alone. Two or more on
Chip.
each target. Fox 2.
Cyclops 1 missile!
Target acquired. Missile away.
Strider 1, watch that enemy on your tail.
What's this guy eating to fly
普
like
通に追っかけりゃいい。
Enemy's got a lock.
In gun range.
Didn't think that'd miss.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
いいね、テーマ曲。好き。
Locked on. Lights out.
Missile evaded.
Behind the enemy.
カモーン
Fox 2. Not bad. As good as Wood says. Although their teamwork is somewhat lacking. Looks like they're on our tail.
Mr. X is eating to Overseer forces.
No.
正面正面正面。
Guys.
そうだ。うわ、
Done. Go down.
Man it on your tail. They've got their flight force nailed down.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from him.
It's not long before our forces surround the subspace strike, focusing on the leader. Shaking bandit. I have a lock.
ね。よし。
Call in our air support ASAP. Yeah, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Suit 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta
こいつを狙う。いや、追っかけてんだけどな、視点で。
Cyclops 3. A minute.
どこ行った？
Listen, Trigger. Hands on rear. We keep this up. Someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What? All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
あ、マッチだ。
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it. Missile evaded. Strider 1, missile away.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
They're after me. I need help. Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared.
タイミングミスる。まあ65発ある。
Grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Box 2, box 2.
ここがどんだけ低速で飛んでんだよ。うわすげえ。エンジンいいんだろうな。こういう話じゃん。
Cyclops 1 for a while now.
エンジン性能良すぎだろ。
Think if he came up on my 6. Shit. He's refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot. Not too bad. He's acting as a decoy.
他の機体が全然映ってこない。
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, Mr. Closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
ワイズマン死んだ。
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down. Cyclops 1 is down.
Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Too many
Fuck.
issues. That's impossible. Do it. Ah, damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
こっちがストールしちまうな。
Commander's taking fire. Can Trigger handle this solo?
It's fine. Have a little faith.
Missile away.
Enemy on your back.
Target acquired.
うん。
Damn, I want to go to Trigger's aid, but I can't keep up.
Lockdown bandit.
残念。
Continue the operation. Bring down Mr. X.
ミサイルは50発か。
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
すんげえビリビリ言ってんだよ。
Warning. Enemy has a beat
す
on
ん
you.
げえ長距離撃ってくんじゃん。
You're holding your own out.
7分。
Strider 1. Target acquired. Missile hit. Fox 2.
Seymour, your plane is headed. Eject. You get me. Good luck.
These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get close to them.
I'm behind my target.
モルタで駆動。
Fox 2.
Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot
これやっつけたい。
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strutter 1, missile launched.
一定の時間であれなんだ、力尽きるんだよな。
Scratch the last escort. We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 meters. Eject while you can still talk. Fox 2. Missile hit. Good job. Alright.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar
いや
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update. Damn
ー、い
it.
や
What's that?
ー、やめれやめれ。
Radar contact. What's up?
まあ飛べるからいいけど。
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
なに
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base. Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabante's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
うん。
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
衛星をやられたと。まあ、それ以外にも普通にあれだよね。通信網、サブの通信網を準備しとけって話なんだけどね。そもそもインターネットとか、海底ケーブルとかいて、割とアナログなやり方でね、伝送してるからね。そういうのをね、準備しときゃいいのに。
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones.
俺が邪魔で見ねえ。
Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos
お
and
ー衛
confusion.
星が燃えていく。
Government and
どん
civilian
だけ衛
broadcasts
星
and
が
transmissions were
デブ
cut
リで落
off.
ちたんだよ
The。flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had
オ
rebelled.
ーシアもエルジアもさ、
Rumors.
士気が低すぎんだろ、これ。
It never ceased to amaze me.
こ
That
れど
even
っ
at
ち
a
も士
crazy
気が
time
低
like
すぎんだ
this,
ろ。
something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here.
統制がな
Communications
っ
from
とらん。
corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio controlled. Wise and forward thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter.
ただ補
I
給は
wish I
必要
could
だよ。
upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones.
無人機と
The
い
new
うと
ones
ね、
we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade
AI
them
でな
before
んと
they're
かしても
activated.
AI の機体
I'll
そ
be
のも
taking
の
the data
が
I've acquired away
勝
from
手
the
に自
front
分
lines
たちを
now.
メンテしたり補給したりはできないからね。
And I'll be taking the girls too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any
ま
trouble
あ
with
さって誰や。
I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
姫様姫様姫様も逃げちゃった。逃げちゃったのか。
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed.
どっちの国もグッデグデだよね、これ。
Experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is
地
Erusia's
上
doing.
の通信も
Still, we will
ガタ
follow
ガタ
the
じゃん。
strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating
さ
Farbanti.
あ、インターネットも使って大丈夫なもんだけ
Since the
ど
war
ね。
began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital
衛
under our control,
星
Erusia's radical element is losing
に
support
しても、
quickly, affecting the
ま
balance
あ、
of
あく
power.
まで衛星はインターネット
HQ is thinking
の
of
補
using
助
the
的な
military
役割
officer
を
as a
果
way
た
to
すの
gain
であっ
leverage to
て、
settle peace
メイン
negotiations.
ではないんだよね。
The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set
こ
period
れ
of
も
time.
まあゲームの都合上のお話だ。 ベルジア軍も同じ機体使ってっからね。F2。どうやらさ。ガバガバ。この場合さ、世界情勢的に、なんでそっちの国にそっちのその最新鋭の兵器売るんだ。なんでこっちの国に同じ兵器売る。まず兵器業界が叩かれるよね。こういう世界って。普通だったらね。BGM ないんだけど、大丈夫な。A 点で行くよ。A 点で行くよ。あ、これがいいかな。いや、待ってよ。UGB にしよう。味方にも当たっちゃうよね。味方もロックオンしちゃうよね、確か。ああ、そうそう。で、この後23時から、7 Days to Die をやります。こちらもよろしく。
The unidentified Ocean craft. This is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
めっちゃ撃って
Those
る。
two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
より A 点だけどな。
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe.
こっちの方がすごい。
The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Something I'll never get used to. Tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
あ、やべ。
Strutter 1 has crashed.
建物生えてきた。
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
これは覚えゲーだったかな。
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
It's something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
好きだね。俺も食べたいね。隠れてても大丈夫なの？
You all have to move. Whether you're a Adrian or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
Anyone who wants little radios? We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. Move us our way home.
痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。
It's erosion.
オッケー。
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were successful, Kester. They've opened up a path for us.
爆弾を落とそうと
More
思っ
the
て
merrier.
全然。
ID is Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
Locked on bandit.
Its ID is erosion.
Punch two.
イカ高い。やめろやめろやめろやめろ。
General managed to convince you.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Caution, enemy has a lot. There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back
痛い。
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to
Yeah,
be
to be
safe,
sure.
we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
これはどうだ。
Comes a traitor, LaFarge.
残念。
Right, that's a cash. We really don't want the war to end, do they? LaFarge sent that vehicle.
It's set up in all the right places.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're beating on us.
おいっちゃい。
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Perfect. Strider 1 destroyed target.
Warning, missile! Missile in the air!
Strider 1, tank destroyed.
ボロボロだよ。
That was too close for comfort.
Strider 1, missile away.
Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail. They take speed. We'll be able shudder. General, do you mind keeping it
こ
down?
れが
You'll bite your tongue. At least give us a side
ミ
view.
サイルだ。
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the
ミサイル
Militants.
ならいっぱいあるぜ。
When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess.
今日順調だな。
Technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
回復したいんだ。回復したいんだ。
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians have been spiked. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Snyder 1,
や
missile
ば
inbound.
い。ミッソー、ミッソー。
So what? Why are you getting your panties in a twist?
Target destroyed.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back.
どこどこどこどこ。右か。
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
The damage is minor. Okay, to continue.
Box 2, Box 2. Attack missed.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point.
あばばばばばばばばばばばばばばば
263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
There's a fire on a moment's notice. How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire. Take care of them.
どこ。ああああああああ。ちょいちょいちょい。ああ。
Strutter 1 is down.
で。そんな高機動じゃねえんだよ。
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Thanks. Would have been toast.
We have no choice. Fire! I have a visual on 3 strikes. Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
深いな。
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters
ダ
about
メ
the
だね。
radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
だった。
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle by the Erusian forces.
やめる
Take it
やめる。
out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
The general is speaking with the commander.
6出したらあれだな、死ぬな。ないないないない。ああああ。
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Even in a time of war, it was a
痛い
mistake to create something
痛い
like
痛い。
So,
Thunderbolt, so be it! UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are working. It's the small Charlie Foxtrot.
The general's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time.
いや
We're coming up on a
Mazui.
tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belgian technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. We did to make drones for several Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. In the end, Belgian technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Arusi is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
No.
fire from our own ally. Is this place under rebellion too?
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that you should go say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Enemy has a lock.
うん。
Gotcha, Hawk 2.
ほい。
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. It's ID'd as Erusian.
the general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Target eliminated.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
How'd you last, Lancaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The
Right
coordinates are
there.
up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
味方。ひどいね。
Officers from countries annexed by Erusian have taken multiple groups and deployed weapons.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others. Understood.
radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for the losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce.
SU35 は撃っておきたい。
Drone is acting suspiciously. Shoot it down. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper too. Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Illusion News Network. Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSS chief. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck.
のレターね。お、重いだろ。
Unidentified
こ
aircraft
れカプ
approaching.
コン製じゃんね。大丈夫か。
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
レーダー照射をしてるぞ。
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage
C1 輸送機だ。自衛隊の C1 輸送機じゃん。
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
ID complete. The Rouge fighters.
敵だー撃てー
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
SU33 撃てー
Welcome.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
よく見えるな、こんな暗い中で。
Aim
3
carefully.
本すんだなんだ。
Mine.
で、電気つけてる。
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
No good.
Shit. Strider 1. Fox 2.
You're in my way.
YF23 マジか。通りで機動性がいいわけだ。あ、当たった。
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
アウトダウン。
Strider 2. Fox 2.
もう一機いるな。あ、いた。今日風強いな。すげえ窓ガタガタガタガタいってんの。
Nice kill.
グッキューグッキュー。
All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait. gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
Fuck.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean Craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You were cleared
Yeah,
to
funny.
attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault that won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
お前かい。
Can't abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely.
栄転でさ、空戦するようなもんじゃないよね。
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
違う、悪いよ、悪い。あらららら。
Strider 3 launching missile.
MQ。これは完全に無人機だね。あばばばばばばばばばば。
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
ナイス。
Behind the enemy.
ミッソー。はいって。
Thanks, Trigger.
Strider 1, target acquired.
うわー。あれ。フレア積んでんだ。あ、ミーッケ。ネクストミーッケ。痛い。
Shot down.
空戦する機体じゃねえんだよ。空戦する機体じゃねえんだよ。まあとんでもねえ軌道はするけどさ。
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters.
またこっから。
Intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get
と
a
りあえ
little
ず
closer.
次がね、
Weapon use is prohibited.
23時から7 days to die やるんだけど、
There's a girl on board?
こっちは予定通りできるかな。
Civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not
変
here
態
to
飛行
fight.
変態。
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
ごめん。ごめんって。
Lancaster, permission to engage.
ちょっとぶつけ、機
What?
体をぶつけたわ。
The Ocean fighters.
ごめんって。
ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. There are Russian fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Welcome.
Yeah, good work.
いい機体だ。
Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
I managed to catch a
my way.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Target was not struck.
Stall warning.
Fox 2.
Stall warning.
Behind the enemy.
Enemy missile detected.
モルタで。
Missile.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Behind the enemy.
Nice kill.
Stall warning.
Good work.
Stall
All
warning.
hostile
Stall
aircraft
warning.
eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
はいよ、はいよ。
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
あ、あ、ダメなんだ。これダメなんだ。早いうちに倒しときた。無人機ならいいじゃん。遊ぶな。
This plane is
早
carrying
く進めろってか
We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's
もう
going
撃
on?
ちたくてうずう
Try
ず
to
し
get
て
a
る
little。closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited.
削っとくか。
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
護衛機に一発撃って削っとくか。
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
Trigger, cease fire.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The scratches.
よし、オッケー。これであれでしょ。これで、次一発撃てば、一発当たれば、
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
次一発当たればでしょ。
Longcaster,
撃墜できるでし
permission
ょ。
to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
Missile.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Debriefing. Careful. Those guys are got it. Wait. You don't think it was Ocean's big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
ねえ、いいね。一瞬だが見え
Aim
た。
carefully.
Mine.
Missile.
No good. Shit.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
You're in my way.
Bandit destroyed. Well done. I've got a sitting duck here.
Target was not struck.
Enemy missile detected.
Strider 3 launching missile.
あと一本。
Stall warning. Stall warning.
いらっしゃい。
Nice kill.
難易度 Ace でダラダラやってま
All
す。
hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you
ま
guys.
たレーダー照射。
We were just helping them.
Erusian
いつもレーダー
aircraft.
照
This
射
is
してる。
AWACS
あれだけど
Lancaster. Do not
前もっ
engage
て
the
やっつけて
liaison.
る。
Break off
初
now.
当ててるけど。
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition. What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the
一
escort.
発だけにしとけよ。
Welcome. Understood.
Stall warning.
Wilco.
ほい。
Stall warning.
一発効くか。あ、よしよしよしよしよし。前もって一発打ち込んだいたな。聞いてるわ。
Missile.
They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
あ、いいね、いいね、いいね。前もって一発打ち込んどいたの聞いてるわ。
Like that. Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. Get on that and confirm.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
お口が悪いですわよ。
Missile.
イエテイ。
Missile. Missile. Missile.
やりゃったな。なんであれこんな離れてるのか。
Missile. 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 Missile.
Trigger, splash them in.
ではこいつを狙うぞ。あ、ダメだ。まだ届かない。いい。
Spider 3 launching
怖い
missile.
怖い怖い怖い怖い。
Missile.
痛い。
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Missile.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
あ、間違えた。
Missile.
4 bandits left.
Missile. Missile.
えいで。きしょう。
Missile.
There has to be a time when it should not function.
Missile. Missile.
They're after a day out of day.
Missile.
Three bandits to go.
ああ、遅かった。早かった。普通に追っかけるぐらいだったら、ネクストを選
2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
ぶ。ほら、歌ね。だけああ、だった。
1 bandit to go. Strider 1, Fox 2.
辺でいいか。
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my
オ
boy.
ッケ
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
ー。俯瞰しろってか。
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General Staff?
Fuck.
I'm gonna send missiles! I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
こんな暗闇でよく見える。
Lancaster, our
3本線なんて確かつけてないはずなんだ。3本線確かつけてなかったよな。おう。
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him cry.
泣きぐ、いや、オシア軍機ひどいな。あ、オシア軍ひどいな。どんだけ士気ひどいんだよ。これはひどい。これはオーシア軍がひどい。オーシア軍もひどいし、エルジア軍もひどい。このグデグデ感はなるべくしてなった。お、来たね。5のステージ。
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit
通信が
was
ダウンっ
that
てこ
some
れ
prisoners
さ、
from an Ocean military penal unit rioted
全部
and
衛星に
managed
頼っ
to
てたのが原因でしょ、これ。
They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale.
バカだね。
Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way.
味方になったんだ。
After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane.
エ
The
ルジアの
guard's
C1
dogs
輸
smelled
送。
something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything.
この姫様すごい。
When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
犬連れてたんだ。
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works.
普通無線機って
I
普通の無
noticed she
線機
walked
ちゃう
with
の
a
か。
limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal
バ
Highness.
レテーラー。そりゃそうだ
Just
よ。
what did you see here?
普通にバレてるよね。あんだけメディアに出てりゃ、そりゃバレるわ。
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense,
この世界にはモールス信号ってないのか
I
な
think we should make a break for Tyler Island.
この世界に
It's a
はモー
large
ルス信号
ocean
ってい
base
うの
before
がな
the
いの
start
か
of
な
the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island.
あれ、モールス信号
It
使
has
っ
the
たん
only
だっけ
base that will
ど
get
うだ
us
った
to
か
the
な
space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and
確か
ammo
5 の
for
時
arsenal.
だったかに、
For the Ocean forces that are looking to reclaim
なん
the
か使
space
ってたような気
elevator,
がしたな。
those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there.
大統
Though
領宛
based
て
on what
に
Count
とある
told
数
me
字
about the
が送ら
island
れてきた。
operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridge,
情報収集艦アンドロメダが
supply ships should be available.
収集したこ
So
の
much at
暗
stake,
号
I
の
can't
中
imagine
に
Erusia just giving it
とあ
up
る
without
数
a
字が
fight.
紛れ
Things
込ん
could
でい
really
る。
have gone bad.
それは大
Even
統
if
領
there
に
are
当てたも
enemies
のだっ
left,
た。
they should be pretty easy to suppress.
ロシアの大統領はパーリング大統
With
領。
that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly
こ
what
れは
you want.
私が当選した時の票獲
If
得
Trigger's
数だと
ready to kick ass, then so am I.
ケストレ
Damn
ルの
straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you
いやー、
want.
5やりたいな。
Back for a
5
long
リメイク
trip,
され
but
ないか
remember,
な。
if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
で、話全く聞いとらんかったけど、タイラー島に行くってことだよね。5の時に使ってたアークバードに物資を打ち上げるため、物資を送るためのマスドライバーを設置してたやただ、この7の世界では、もう移動エレベーターができちゃったもんだから、マスドライバーみたいなコストがかかるやつは使わなくなっちゃったっていう話。新潟で行くわ。新潟全然買ってねえな。クラスター爆弾か。ああ、クラスター爆弾だわ。高出力レーザーを目標に照射。命中し続けた時間。やんなあ。新潟で行くよ。 空対空で行くか。
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
あ、福座型だ。あー、ここでやめときゃよかったかな。次ね、23時から、7 days to die やります。はい。視点がちょっと奥手前すぎるよね。
Now all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandon Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Oh
We need
no.
help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air
お、
combat.
待った。
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
まあ、これも味方機
Our
でしょ。
artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Target acquired. Missile hit. Update is on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
遅すぎた。
We're under attack!
Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Target is in machine gun range.
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Engaged till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusian things are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Missile.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship! It's the radicals that shot us this morning. Make a mistake today. We'll use hailing them.
いいね、
They know
マス
they're
ドライ
shooting
バ
at
ー。
friendlies. Get closer. You'll never hit them from here.
懐かしい。
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
There's more over here. Bodies of civilians. Looks like they were part of the fight.
Missile.
Yeah, they're all lined up.
Missile.
No, they are not combatant. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it.
Missile.
Half of Erusian bastards. He's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship at the munitions depot is highly combustible.
Let's look at the photographs. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another
器
30 minutes.
はわお。
The men say they want to at least get the children a proper burial.
あ、痛い。
Strider 1, warship sunk.
Caution.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Lure them away from the mass driver.
Missile.
We only need an hour tops. We need the advantage to put the enemy down.
Being on you.
Missile. Missile.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead! Go with us! Can you see the enemy APC from there?
Missile. Pull up.
Hear us! We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole!
has a beat on you.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
I count 12 dead bodies here. Upper middle class. Police force nearby, so they could be researching for their family. Most likely, they were involved in something.
Yeah.
Push them back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo! Hey, City! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target locked.
Missile. Missile.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire!
Burming Strider 1 destroyed target.
寒い。
Missile.
Our guys even got the enemy air support. What do we do now?
Missile.
Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Caution.
Target acquired. Fox 2.
3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Missile.
Allied vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Missile.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
やばい。赤いぞ。
Missile.
Wait. Multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need
Yeah,
to
but-
ID the
Up in the air.
bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course.
Missile.
Strider Squadron. We're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Commence operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course.
無人機うざいな。
Let's just get this done with.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
で、機械。
Missile.
Warning. Enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Missile away.
Identification complete.
Missile.
It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Missile.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Missile.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't.
Missile.
We're gonna drop them all.
Missile.
Taking up any of our aircraft.
味方じゃん。おっかな。
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Missile. 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 Missile.
SU っぽかったな。
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile. Missile.
はいてー。
Stubborn one on my ass.
Watch yourselves. These guys are working together to bring us down. We're past the point of no return.
Caution. Pull up.
くっそ。惜しかっ
Warning.
た。
Enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I see scratches. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. We'll defeat the radicals and end the war.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
爆撃機こっちにいんのか。やべ。
Go base to 101 and work together to take them down. If you were wavering, remember the faces of those who pushed forward.
intercept those bombers.
Let me slide in on that tail.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are go for launch.
Fox 3.
Launch control. Spider 3 launch ready. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
森尾今気がついた。
Bombs away! Bombs away! Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed.
はい、もう一回やります。ここクリアしたら次っていうか、あれか。ここクリアしたら、今回最終終了にして。
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile. Missile.
It's no use! We're to the right! Fire on that supply ship!
Missile.
The radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this.
Targets in machine gun
No
range.
use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies! Get closer! You'll never hit them from here!
Caution. Pull up.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fighting. Look at that. They're all lined up.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them
No,
from
they're
behind?
not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I don't want to half of Erusian bastards. These are blatant war crimes.
はいな。
Take photos for evidence.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Missile.
Our last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Missile.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Missile. Missile.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible and then fire at once.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together. Go with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there? We just got the photograph. We'll head back to APC. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial. Ambush! Stay calm! Reform the ranks! It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Caution. Pull up.
Our guys need to got the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in a tank!
サムはやっつけておきたい。
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't pursue your team. We just need to buy some time. Our guys will hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. We don't need to defeat them. Just delay their advance. Got it.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Pull them away from the mass driver.
Perfect Strider 1 destroyed target.
Someone get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Missile.
ID complete.
Missile. Missile.
ああ、無人救済。無人救済。
Caution. Pull up.
I count 12 dead bodies here.
Caution.
They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so there could be researchers in the family. Most likely.
出て出て出て出て出て。
Get in the landing craft!
Missile.
Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our place to die.
Understood.
Missile. Missile.
Do not fire on unidentified targets. You're risking friendly fire.
Missile.
これは敵。
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Missile.
Check their ID before firing, Trigger.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
We're down to less than half our vehicles. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all the injured.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile.
いや、うざい。
Put your back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Get you, pal.
Missile.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
Missile.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Missile.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon?
Missile.
Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there! Commence operation no return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Missile.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick!
I'm iced up. My plate is heavy. This is Graham 7. I'm behind my target.
Strider 1, target acquired. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile.
This is Graham 7, Flux 2.
Missile.
Launch control, this is squad leader. All systems ready. Launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Enemy on your back.
They're taking out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
Missile. Missile.
Behind the enemy.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 3.
Grand 8 here. I'm in the cloud. One enemy.
Intercept those bombers.
Missile.
This is Graham 7. Attack failed.
Target is in machine gun range.
Katai.
Missile.
Grand 8, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Missile.
Bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded.
いやー、マジか。
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many
ミ
did
サイ
they
ルが
think they'll
弱
kill?
すぎんだよ。
We've lost
ダメ
contact
鉄
with
砲
the
かよ。
Oceans on the island. You failed.
勝負。行くのが遅すぎるんだ。
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
覚えゲー。
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Caution. Pull up.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks. There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. Looking was part of the fight. Gosh, we're all lined up. No, we're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened. I really don't want to see it. Erusian bastards. They're blaming war crimes. Take photos for evidence.
Missile. Missile.
Target destroyed.
Caution. Pull up.
Go with us.
Launched.
The enemy APC from there.
You're asking for friendly fire. ID your targets. AA gun confirmed destroyed.
Caution.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship!
Radicals
Shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this.
They did it. We're moving out. Leave the dead behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
で、ここら辺は全部敵でしょ。
Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly. Now just got the photograph. We'll head back to the Give us another 30 minutes. And then saving water with proper bearing.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Building the bay until operation feeding time.
I count 12 dead bodies here.
Move them away from the mass driver.
They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
We're in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
やっぱり戦車だった。
Fox 2. Target destroyed.
Rendezvous? We don't even know where we are!
I'm on my target's tail.
Here's the landing craft! Many thanks, Forecaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
N9 不在。
Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Ambush, stay calm, reform the race! It's fine if you take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
I hope the rebels and Erusian army end up wiping each other out. Our only allies, the Erusian government forces. Don't mistake them for rebels.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown.
まだ。
Stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Erusia will have a
fighting chance.
Use cameras to track the supply ships.
Missile.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
レディータンクは撃っておきたい。
Their timing tells me they're not here.
はい。
Good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies. There's no way they're ours.
ああ、これだね。雲の上だから。
Operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
いや、いっぱいいる。
Like an eagle.
Grenade locked on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Cram 2. On my target tail.
はいだい。
Hit my target.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't.
出し惜しみなし
We're
だ。
gonna drop them all.
Missile. Missile.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are clear for launch.
Missile.
This is launch control. The enemy is close. Launch readiness. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Missile.
Launch control, roger that.
On my target's tail.
Bombers are nearing the island. Running out of time.
Missile.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Missile. Missile.
Target was not struck.
Missile.
In gun range.
Missile. Missile.
Ram 8. Behind my target.
Missile. Missile.
いやー、数がうざい。
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile. Missile.
マーチャだ。
Missile. 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 Missile.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Heads up. These reinforcements are elite.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Missile.
いけいけいけいけいけ。よ
Missile.
し
Only
よし
half
よ
the
しよし。
bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Missile. Missile.
Intercept those bombers. Target is in machine gun range. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
うりゃ。
Continue with your mission.
We only need an hour tops. We get the advantage to pin the enemy down.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the safe side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Strider 1, Fox 3.
オッケー。
We've got the best driver today. Our army can turn this thing around.
あ、妄想っつうんだよ。
Cyclops 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Echo 13. We're getting credit, but we're running on fuel. All on ammo.
Missile.
Locked on.
Missile. 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 Pull up.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Where's our damn air support?
あっと。
Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
In gun range.
Yeah. Dead.
Missile. Missile.
Hit it.
Missile.
Antagonist.
Missile.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Line of contact with superiors to do whatever they want. Don't let them in. Send them away.
Missile. Missile.
Hey, you, dumbass with scratches on his tail.
Missile.
You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Illusion tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me?
Yeah, Illusion.
Scrap Queen.
Hey.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That boy. So you're still bleeding, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help us refugees.
Missile.
Count me in.
Missile.
That's right.
Missile.
We don't need to defeat them. Just delay their advance. Got it?
OK かな。話終わった。じゃあね。では、はい、さようなら。
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
でっかい軍だよ。
Thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
No kidding, sir. Who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron!
飛び出会ったでしょ、姫様。
What are you doing, dumbass? Here, attack right here.
Lancaster, we confirmed the location of the flare.
Wow.
That's them.
ドイツだ。
All aircraft. We just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
OK。
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Good job. The enemy tanks are still. I don't think I can do anything with that scrap.
Oh, no, no.
Missile.
Everyone knows there's no other reason.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1. Target acquired.
Missile.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Missile.
Hurry.
Get moving.
遅かった。遅かった。大丈夫でしょ。オッケーオッケーオッケー。
All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
どこに時間制限なんだ。
Don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry.
ピッピッピッ言ってたけど。
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties.
Right
Keep
walking.
going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure station. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Illusion soldier that defected.
Okay.
The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure.
サプライシッ
He wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
プ。じゃあ特等席から見れるね。
Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
あ、ムービーになったわ。あ、コロさんいらっしゃい。エールありがとうございます。マーカスロリ
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver.
ー。マーカスロリー40発ある
If the
ぞ。
supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air
ぶっ
defense
ちゃけ
network.
戦闘機で追いつけ
You
る
gotta
あ
hurry,
れで
you're
はない
not
んだ
gonna
よ。
make it.
バスドライバーから出たやつ。
3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
あ、痛い。
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission. The target's using cloud cover to hide itself. Don't worry, we know where it's headed.
Victory is ours as long as the supply ship gets away.
うわ
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
ー。イエーイ。
Remaining time.
連弾行けよ、ほら。いや
We're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat this island.
ー。わっけわからんくなった今。
Strider 1 is down.
やべえ、空間失調症になった今。あれ、どっちだっけ。こういう時、ケーキを信じればよかったんだよね。はい、もう一回です。
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded
ちな
with
み
new
に
weaponry
自分のアバターが
we don't
邪魔
know
でね
about.、
今自分が見てる画面、
We have no
ミ
choice
サイル
but
に
to
切り
take
替え
down
て
the
るの
supply
か、
ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air
普
defense
通
network.
に切り替えてるのがよ
You
くわ
gotta
かんない。
hurry or you're not gonna make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
無視でいっか。
All aircraft,
Sure,
remain
man.
on high alert. We got bandits
2
incoming
発
on
ぐらいだった
radar.
ら耐えられるし。
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find
わお。
it.
explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. Supply
Oxy.
ships are too far away. We'll never catch them at this rate.
ダメだっ
We've recalculated the remaining time.
た。マジか。逃げろ逃げろ逃げろ逃げろ。
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
でん。いい音。
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Russian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Hmm. レグでながら。
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him.
司令官大丈夫
Tyler
か
Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
オシア軍大丈夫か本当にこれ。はい。はい。というわけで、もう23時半になっちゃったんだけど、申し訳ない。というわけで、今回の配信はここまでにしたいと思います。で、この後すぐ、23時半からにします。23時半から、7 Days to Die。こちらやっていきたいと思います。はい。こちらも、のんびりと探索をしていく予定です。というわけで、長時間のご視聴ありがとうございました。よろしければチャンネル登録、高評価、あと Twitter のフォローもよろしくお願いします。で、17ライブの方でも、長時間のご視聴ありがとうございました。よろしければフォローもよろしくお願いします。と言いたいところなんですけども、17ライブの方は、この後ずっとそのまま、枠は閉じずにそのまま続けて7 Days to Die になりますのでよろしくお願いします。というわけで、はい。ご視聴ありがとうございました。ではまた。この後の7 Days to Die もよろしくお願いします。ではまた配信終了。ポチッ。